Hey guys, T-Boliv here, and today we're going to take a look at the new Tier 8 premium battleship, the Japanese battleship, the Kii. Wargaming was kind enough to give me the opportunity to get a couple of days worth of gameplay in it, so I could put a little video together for you guys, let you kind of see how it looks. I want to take a quick minute, go over some of the stats, just kind of show you guys how it compares to obviously the Amagi. That's the one everybody's going to compare it to, the Tech Tree Tier 8 battleship counterpart. Also wanted to compare it to the Alabama and the Tirpitz, a couple of the premium Tier 8 battleships as well, just so you can kind of get an idea where the numbers look, what they look like, and then we'll get into some gameplay clips, let you guys see how she does when she's out in battle. For starters, let's see here. So ship hit points, Kii 49,702, a little bit better than the Amagi, not much, but just about 500 point difference. Is better than the Alabama. Alabama comes in just shy of 49,000, and then Tirpitz 53. So, obviously that's still the strong one on the of the group. You can take a look there as well at the protections resistant numbers if you're interested. Speed 28.6 knots, exactly the same as Amagi. A little bit faster than Alabama. Tirpitz surprises us again though, a little bit faster than the Kii. So you can also take a look at turn times and whatnot there if you want. Main guns 410 millimeter, just over 21 second reload time. Same guns as the Amagi. Amagi's got a little bit shorter reload. Amagi has a little bit longer range. The rest of the numbers are the same. Just kind of compare to the Alabama and to the Tirpitz again. And we get into secondaries. Now this is where we're going to see the first real big difference between the Kii and the Amagi. Kii gets 8 times 1, so that's 4 per side. Amagi actually has 16, so that's 8 per side. Otherwise, stat numbers are the same. Secondaries on the Alabama, it's got the 5 double turrets each side, and Tirpitz, it's got the 3 turrets on each side. And then one of the things with the Kii, you do give up some of those secondaries, but what you give up in manual secondaries, you do get back, plus some in auto secondaries. So this is kind of a neat little feature. Not found on the Amagi, not found on the Alabama. Tirpitz does have some auto secondaries, so you can see they're pretty comparable with those, other than the range. And then torpedoes. A couple of you guys may have seen some of the other videos. Kii does have torpedoes. It's got 2 racks, 1 on each side, 3 torpedoes, and they're not little joke torpedoes, kind of like the Tirpitz, with the 5.62 kilometer range. These are big Japanese torpedoes with an 8.4 kilometer range. And even though they're mounted way back here, I'll show you guys where they are, see, down there at the bottom under that turret. Even though they are mounted way in the back, they actually get a pretty decent firing angle towards the front. A couple of videos later, you'll see I get a couple of decent torpedo salvos out. And they do a fair amount of damage, so they're the good Japanese torpedoes. And the last thing I wanted to look at real quick here was the AA damage. So 340 for large caliber, 309 for small caliber. Huge improvement over the Amagi. You can see Tirpitz, not really known for its strong AA. Alabama, though, is in fact known for its strong AA. And if we take a look here and see Alabama, 378 for the large caliber, 297 for the small. You can see that those numbers aren't too far off. So a little bit lower on the large caliber, 378 versus 340 on the Kii, but a lot better on the small caliber. So once the planes get closer, they're definitely gonna get shredded. So I got 1 clear skies. I think I shot down like 27 planes, and I had another couple of games where I had 18 or 19. I was pretty close a couple of times to getting clear skies in it. So even without a defensive AA, this thing does put up some pretty good numbers there. Real quick, elite bonuses, battleship modernization, elite gun operator. I went with elite gun operator. The reload time I wanted to get down, and any extra help on getting the turrets moving faster is always a good thing. I am running dispersion in slot 1. I ran about half my games with that, the other half of the games with this one getting the 5% extra on the secondary range, that was nice, and it was really nice having the extra 7% range on the AA. That definitely helped, so you could make a solid argument for that one, but I did notice a difference in how many hits I was getting with the main gun, so I switched back. If you have real strong feelings for any of these, obviously go with those, but dispersion is going to be my recommendation. For slot 2, I typically go acceleration. I play with the throttle in most of my boats, trying to avoid getting hit or trying to help my accuracy. Argument could be made for deck protection. It's a Japanese battleship. It does catch on fire very easily, so you could make a solid argument for that. Slot 3, steering is, again, kind of my go-to. It definitely helps. Key is pretty maneuverable for a battleship. Argument could be made for torpedo defense. You know, it's a battleship, and it'll make a bigger noticeable change here than some of the smaller boats. You could make an argument. I'd rather try to avoid the torpedoes than keep from flooding. So, and then captain. We're gonna look at the captain real quick. So, you know, some of the earlier skills are kind of obvious. You do get precise aim, so I gave myself an extra one of those, plus boosting the duration and the cooldown on it. Damage taken from fire is good because it catches on fire very easily. Damage from flooding. Demolition expert, it's always nice knocking out modules. APCS is a must-have for this boat. I was very impressed with the number of citadels I was getting. And then level 12, I went with horizontal protection expert. An argument really could be made for citadel strike, and I may end up changing that and seeing how it does. But I went with this, and I was pretty happy with it. So, anyways, we're going to jump into some gameplay footage. I didn't really include any long games this time. It's more just some of the clips. The gameplay in this isn't really all that different. The strategy from most of the other battleships, and so I didn't think it was necessary to go real deep into all of that. So we have some clips for you guys, kind of showing some of the really good salvos I had, some of the average salvos that I had, so kind of what you can expect from it. Couple of engagements with other battleships at close range where the auto secondaries and the torpedoes came into play, so you can see the torpedo firing angles. And yeah, so we're going to jump into that now. And I'm not going to talk over the clips this time. I'm just going to let you guys watch, and I'll come back and check in with you guys before the video ends. So thanks for listening this far, and hope you enjoy it. Thanks.
Precise aim activated. Enemy torpedo spotted. Nice shot. Enemy aircraft incoming. Destroyed an enemy ship. Good job. Enemy ship destroyed. Precise aim activated. We're under attack. Target hit. Target penetrated.
Enemy aircraft incoming! Enemy aircraft incoming!
We're hit. Target hit. Torpedoes. We hit the enemy. Enemy aircraft incoming. torpedoes spotted! Enemy aircraft incoming! Hull breach! We're taking...
Enemy aircraft incoming!
We're under attack! Precise aim active.
Our team is about to win!
Enemy ship destroyed. Nice shot! Precise aim activated. Good job! Destroyed an enemy ship. Enemy ship destroyed. Target hit. We hit the enemy. Ship is on fire. Target penetrated. Enemy ship destroyed. Good job! Enemy heavily damaged! Target hit! Enemy heavily damaged! We're under attack! job! Enemy ship locked. The situation is under control. Enemy! Enemy torpedoes spotted. Target hit. Target penetrated. Enemy heavily damaged. Enemy torpedoes spotted. The ship is on fire.
Alright guys, we've made it just about to the end here. Want to say thanks again for sitting all the way through it. Hope you got a good insight into the Kii and what it can do. Last clip here is going to be a duel with the turpets. You can kind of see there the firing angles on the torpedoes. Not too bad considering how far back they are on the boat. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got a good insight into the Kii and whether or not you think it would be a good fit for your playstyle. Want to once again thank Wargaming for the press account and the opportunity to test out the Kii. Let me know what you guys want to see. I want to do more videos, so drop me a message or find me in the game and let me know. So thanks again. Hope you enjoyed it and have a good day as I finish off this turpets.
Hit the enemy.
Bye, Felicia.